Ouch.
Carrot, do you remember how we were splitting DPS? Was I on the hand?
Yeah, I think you were on the hand most of the time, and I was just keeping dots up on both.
Right.
And you would, like, call if we needed to switch or something?
Yeah. It's all coming back.
Also, for what it's worth, I'm no longer interested in figuring out the mechanics to this fight, so I plan on using a guide. Just
Well, that's good.
everything.
It's a 19-minute fight. So, we were watching it before this tonight, and we'd be doing this for 5 years if we didn't look up a video.
Yeah, in these ultimate fights, they like to obscure the mechanics. You know, for the real try-hard world first people.
I thought we were already doing that last time.
I think we're just reinforcing it probably. But yeah, we did already kind of make that.
If you don't want to watch the hour-long video, Cleese pulled their guide. They did suggest a replacement, though. I can link that in the Strats channel.
Oh, now I remember. I was saving my Bahamut so that I could both of them. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right.
That's my tornado placeholder.
Wait, was I pulling him into the corner?
So assuming that the tornadoes are at B and D and C, you were heading towards like 1-ish, and then
Yeah, you were heading
back
to
around towards A.
Yes, exactly that.
You're definitely making sure that Neris and I were not getting cleaved, I hope. Oh hey, this guy. This guide again.
I want the comfy looking people picture for the classes. Where's that one at?
The one where it's like all the classes are in fucking emoji blobs. I cannot even tell, like, is that supposed to be an Astro?
That's a way better guide.
This one's a little better because they put weapon icons on the blobs.
I did a 1. Oh yeah. Oh,
Sorry.
going in with a lot of health. That, yeah, I didn't have any room because Jigglybutt was on top of me.
Oh, I remember. I pulled him a little bit away from you.
Yeah, it's particularly challenging when the tornadoes spawn in that configuration where we have to run extra far to get to them.
Oh,
It's gonna work.
This is the Tam Dice show.
nope.
I forgot how short this first phase is. Just the sheer number of times, dude, it's like, nope, the whole first phase is less than 2.5 minutes out of a 15-minute fight.
We haven't made it to the part that we got stuck on for literally weeks, which is feeding the ads. And not just accidentally killing them.
Please, I need.
Hey, we fed an ad.
Yeah,
No, that was my fault. I had to
usually they're deeper in the corner, right?
be basically half off the platform now.
Also, I need Jigglybutt to move a little bit sooner, if possible.
I can't move too much because of the orbs.
Yeah, that was the thing. Let's do the little explosion thing.
The one of the bosses is supposed to be in the middle during that Jagdoll phase, right? Because we're feeding. Or does that come later?
That's later. When you feed, it should be.
That comes later. That comes later because we bring both of them back to the middle.
I specifically remember feeding mine in the middle.
I remember.
You guys feed him because you guys are close to him, but like we would run ours to the hand in the center.
Yeah, I believe that I was feeding mine first, and he was not in the middle at that point.
Yeah, no, you guys moved in at the same time because sometimes.
No, Slanta moved in
sometimes their
first.
ad- No, not you and him. Carrot and him. Carrot and Salenta would move in, like almost at the same time, because sometimes Carrot stops would be enough, or would have killed it before it got there. Sometimes I don't know, whatever. Anyways,
Oh yeah, when the balls show up, you need to move out of the outside.
They can lock in their position. Yes.
there was so much timing in this, but I don't remember any of it.
Yeah, I was like, I'm waiting for something, and I don't remember what it was.
The orbs.
I'll cut down my cooldowns that I use there down to camouflage and Heart of Stone, because I remember that I learned that I could do that.
Percentages on them?
That was percentages that killed us.
Do we know if it's too much or too little?
I don't think it was too much, so probably too little.
What? What?
I'll try and correct it. My new opener like sucks in this fight, and I don't want to relearn the old one, so I'm just gonna keep doing this till it works.
Does your new opener even work with your
Spell speed.
different gear?
Yeah, it's tailored for this fight. So. This is all the tryhards do nowadays, right?
Oh yeah.
Was
For
it
the record, Tam, you used to be home ganging that tank buster right there.
I didn't even get hit by the tank buster.
I know, but that happens a little bit later, but
But yeah,
you were using home gang for that.
I did not remember
Pretty
that.
AoE.
But yes, it was that one that I was using home gang for.
Yeah, wasn't I like getting Slanta and you were getting 10? Or was I getting both and getting the party?
Were you using yours during the... I'm trying to remember what it was. Basically, after we bring them back to the middle, there's orbs that explode on us, I think.
I don't know. Sounds believable.
Was it the tether? The tank tether?
Yes.
I'm gonna try something different this time.
So, I'm certainly not getting a lot of feedback on what's going wrong.
I mean, it's not that interesting. It's just remembering little parts.
No, I mean, like, I don't know which part is killing us.
It was a Yagdol getting
It's-
fed early.
Was that a Yagdol getting fed early,
Yes,
or
because
was
I watched it happen in front of me. It was my Yagdol because it's crossing too close behind the hand. But if I don't stand there, I need to stand there for like that amount of time. I can move like half a second maybe early, but I'm gonna hit him with a cone if I don't. So
So I'm gonna try something different. And I'm gonna
okay.
try to
But
pull
now-
that off into the tornado. I forgot I not only have to be on the outside, I have to like juke him.
I can't get any
See,
close.
that was a timing thing that I need to get down just right.
I remember the thing that I was doing. I was delaying my initial Dreadworm trance so that I could hit them both with Death Flare. And also so I could get Bahamut Wormwaves on my ad.
I mean, once you see the orbs, I think you can move.
No, this was running out, not at backhand.
Oh.
The problem because if I run too close to the middle of the area, then he doesn't go far enough away, and Midori's ad will clip it depending on where they spawn. If I run too far out, I get the target of the tornado. So anything whoever is baiting on the left side can do to get closer, so I have more wiggle room, that would be good. I think I just need to blindly trust my rotation and just run as soon at a particular time. And hope that I'm never off. I seem to remember that's what I was doing before.
Did a ball explode there or something?
Well, Tam died, and then Julie walked into the ball.
Ah.
Um, if you're looking for a place to use equilibrium, I think that's going to be the place to do it, since that's when we can't be paying much attention to you.
I mean, I'm using equilibrium after the second tank buster, which I'm not getting fully healed. So, I mean, like, the equilibrium is doing just as good there as it is doing later. If I'm not getting fully healed.
That's true.
But yeah, wasn't that we were supposed to stand like right there so we can hit Tam with our AoE heals? Something like very, very specific, and then Tam would stand like right on the dot or something. So like you pull Living Liquid to a certain place, but then stand like just so that you wouldn't turn right in the middle of the box.
Yeah, I'm gonna borrow 4. Because of that, I move roughly here to cast Medica 2, so it hits the whole room. And then for the actual heal spam, I move over there.
Right.
Tam might be going slightly out of the edge because Medica is a lot smaller.
Yep. Just like move the dude to wherever, and then just step in as far as you can without turning. And that should be enough.
Oh god. Red time.
Might have a shield, doesn't that hurt?
Bad.
Oh, right. We gotta do a thing. I don't remember what we're supposed to do here. I don't remember.
Well, I was supposed to bring him in just a little bit earlier so that we could all be on the bus. So that the first ones all went south.
Yes. Oh, right, and then the double puddle thing so it goes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now I remember.
Yeah.
I was doing his near
On the right side, I
on
think
the
that
left
worked
flank.
a little better in terms of keeping Tam alive.
Yeah, it was fine.
Um,
I think placeholder, could you step in a little bit, like stagger step?
I also threw 1 extra heal at him on the way in, so
placeholder, if I remember correctly. You were at 3 and I was at 4?
When
For the
we
first-
split up to the north part?
First set of cones.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it targets the ones that are closest to the circle in the middle, or closest to him, right? How?
Yep, 4 closest.
Because I know I think I take one and then I step back.
Yeah, and then I take one and then I go to the other side, because then we have to start stacking for the next.
Yes.
And the people who were doing the puddles are taking the things for the next set. I remember I was like on this dot or something like that for the thing, for the second set of cones, the ones that come out of him.
Yep.
And shooting it straight into the tornado.
Yeah, for that, well, I believe we were trying to put Jigglybutt straight in the middle so we can use these lines without having to guess too much as to which direction it would actually end up going in.
Yeah.
I remember that specifically because occasionally he would be slightly far to the back, and so my line would go off at an angle and murder Tylete.
I'm just trying to remember how many GCDs it is between Pain Cluster.
We're not hitting placeholder for this.
Yeah, I forgot I'm supposed to scooch in a bit, so I said EQ.
Well, something I also remember from this fight is we don't bother with back on your feet because if anyone dies, literally anyone, it's a wipe.
Yeah, that's why the other one's up.
It's like
The gear one.
yeah. I should bring a durability draft or whatever the heck into this squadron repair manual or whatever. Ooh, spirit bonding manual. There you go.
We're not killing anyone.
I do have that in my inventory.
Doesn't that only work if something dies?
Yeah.
Eight of us are dying per pull, so I guess that doesn't count.
I think I maxed out some newer gear when I was learning E7.
Use it every night that we are struggling on something. I sometimes forget if we're just like going into clears, and I think we're gonna do it. So pretty much every raid night.
I believe we're going to clear every raid night, even the first raid night of the new stuff.
You know, the first fights have been easy enough that sometimes we have.
Oh yeah, should have fun. Awkward part.
I think we
forgot
go out
which one was-
further than that one.
You're the one who got hit. I was fine.
No, I mean, I thought. Where do you have to go after that? Do you go out in between the puddle?
You just need to move a little north. Just like, an eighth of a turn north. Where Slunt is standing is fine.
I think I just take a step back, and then I have to get the tank tether.
Yeah.
I don't remember what happens after that. Do we all stack like north again?
We stack back on the dot because we're gonna have another one of those things, and then the second set of people run to their position.
Also,
A shared
if you
cone, right?
trust me, I think you can use home game 1 GCD earlier.
You found the cute one. Very important.
I mean, when I'm running back in, he's not doing any autos on me, so. And he's usually casting. I don't remember him doing like too many autos in that part of the fight. So I'm still trying to figure out exactly when the tank buster is so that I can hit it at the right time.
I see the Cleese guide linked no fewer than 3 times in this channel.
I'm ready.
I am exploded.
It's a ball right down.
Right down the middle.
This is definitely a trap res.
Okay, yeah, I'm on board.
My doll is still out. You got my doll.
Wait. Trap res. Oh no, I couldn't get it off.
Yeah, there's like 2 very small windows in the entire fight where you can safely get raised. Well, in the entire first phase, I mean.
You'll still die to the DPS check, but at least you got up for it.
So I'm dying to stuff. I think it's like, I mean, it's obviously more damage than my hit points, but I don't know where else I can stand. I get inside the asylum, but I'm still dying to like AoE stuff. So
Do you remember when you were using like Samba and stuff?
Or
yes, later.
Yeah.
That one's on a longer.
That one tryhard guy who was like, and you have to use the curing Zomba right here. At this exact.
If I remember correctly, Dory, didn't you used to be feeding it first?
No.
Like
Tally was.
way in the no, yeah.
I basically feed as soon as Tam moves it over to my.
Yeah, because he would be like accidentally eating it anyways. But I thought actually you and I were second. That carrot was first.
yeah, mine was definitely first because I almost kill my ad with my like initial burst, and then the dots will kill it if it doesn't get eaten.
And then you and I go pretty much at the same time. We're supposed to. So we do need to wait for carrots to explode before you just feed yours. And that's probably what's killing me, is there's too many in a row. Really quick.
Yeah, if you're doing it
I'm wondering what.
3 explosions in between the healing, that would definitely kill you.
Well, it's not getting to 3 because my third one, mine's not getting in there. I would be third. So I'm getting 2. But I think I'm not getting, I don't know if I'm not getting hit by a heal in between them.
Well, that pull, I was dead, so my ad got eaten
Yeah.
slightly late.
It is a little awkward since I can't use any instantaneous healing. I'm restricted to GCDs because if I assize, it kills the dolls.
Right. It also, I don't know what, I haven't paid attention to this, so I'll look this time, but it might be that I'm already low going into it. I don't know. I used to actually have to get a physic. I remember.
You do get one.
Because you are going.
Because I'm the farthest one out, so like from where Nearest is standing so that he can also hit Tam. Like, I'm the farthest person. Can't hit me at all, so.
Yep, you get a physic and mastery.
Which
But
I
if
was
you
like,
need
sorry.
more than that, then let me know.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to whether or not I was low going into it. I just know I keep dying to. Which is only a problem if I haven't fed my doll yet.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you, Midori, you definitely dipped lower than everyone else then.
Yeah, that's fine. I have the illustrator. But yeah,
I
she
used
hits
to
10k.
do.
You use what? Yeah, I think you have to use second one too.
I am.
Okay, yeah, no, you got 10k. You're fine.
Okay. Was that percentages, maybe?
I don't remember percentages being at that point.
I don't either, but I don't know what else I want.
Hand
Yeah.
of Pain is at 40 seconds, which is right after the first Yakdal spawn, or I should say right after the Yakdal spawn. And then there's another one at a minute and whatever 6 seconds, which is right before the sluice.
That's it. Okay.
I might need to get one of those overlays, or turn on the overlay for ACT to show all the enemies' health bars in a more obvious fashion.
Oops.
That's unfortunate.
That was my bad.
It's wall time.
This is the time where I get to explode the dudes.
Pretty good picture.
I keep looking at it. I'm like, yep.
It's about right.
Don't fucking attack the ad.
Oh no.
And then one by one.
And then there were none. I don't know what I was so concerned about that I don't know, wouldn't like get enough time to relearn my opener for this fight. I'm gonna get plenty of chances to do that.
So many. I mean, I'm pretty close to remembering now, even though my GC is 0.05 seconds.
Your GCD is 0.05 seconds? That's pretty fast.
Aw.
Percentages.
Percentage again, huh?
I'm not seeing which
That
is
doesn't
too low.
happen there.
Well,
What else would be killing us there?
Oh, it was definitely the slam. But yeah, I didn't see what the percentages were.
I don't remember a check there though.
Yep.
Like we never failed it before.
Well, it's like the check starts when the sluices go out, and resolves like 3 seconds later. It's like a 3-second cast for Hand of Pain.
Cast right as we start moving, which is probably why people don't see it.
Let me check to see if I can turn on boop-a-doop-a-doop options. God, I'm gonna have to like, oh, here you go. Show Final Fantasy 14 overlay. Hey, there we go. Now how do I move it? Because I hate where it is right now. Show mini? Nope, that's not it. Mini parse, huh?
Probably got its own X and Y coordinate variable. Because that's where the health bars you can overlay over the regular health bars went before they added the sub one.
Probably under. Here we go. Overlay settings. Green position. Alright, well. How come there are 2 living liquids on this overlay? Oh, because one of them is my focus target. Oh, we can just unfocus that. There we go. Oh, this isn't going to help because this is based off of target, focus target, whatever. I want to see the whole enemy list. So how many people should I just be switching to the hand?
I mean, I stay on it the entire time after it spawns, except for throwing thunderclouds onto the, which is what I've always done. So everyone else fix it. I can't.
Wow.
You just Diamondback that?
Just wait. Just wait until they're like, all right, new blue mage mount. You have to do ultimate coil of Bahamut and ultimate whatever ultima weapon and fucking T on blue mage.
What's gonna be fun is actually next expansion when they make Blue Mage go up to 70, and then you've got to do Hello World.
Pass.
Oh, you're not even doing it.
Exactly. Ooh, that's
That Carol in the wrong place.
Why is that thing not? It sucked in. They're touching each other physically.
They
Like their polygons are
They're definitely. I don't know.
Because digititis.
Like, I stopped playing because I saw a little tether binding the two of them together.
True. Every mechanic that involves checking the position of entities in the battlefield is the worst mechanic.
But there's so many of them. How can they all be the worst? Look, they just are.
Just gotta get fluid ore back.
I'm sorry, did you say Fluid Aura?
Yeah. The one with the knockback?
What for?
Pushing dolls instead of dragging them because they don't move.
Even if the doll can be pushed, I don't see that being anywhere near practical because, well, aside from Tam being dead, positioning it would be.
No, it was a joke.
You know, all their GCDs to push things around.
So it's off GCD. It's fine.
It is off GCD. No, the problem is that would actually be a use for it. It's just, even then, actually doing it is.
Is that a thing in T9 with the gold?
Also, it no longer pushes. It's a bind only.
Yeah, they got rid of it. But I mean,
They got rid of all of the knockback effects, didn't they?
yeah, like the
Yeah.
machinist, they got rid of it.
Oh, that skill I don't even know if it exists.
Yeah, it's just, that might actually be a use, except not only would it be a nightmare to pull off, it can't do it anymore. Why does this skill still exist?
It's part of the White Mage quest.
Because they need to have something else for them to take away when they add new skills in the expansion.
Water! 'Cause
Rescue!
you're supposed to do water,
Repose!
right?
Rescue!
Well, rescue's fun.
Now, repose is very useful in
Rescue saves Carrot's life in Shiva.
Rescue should be a tank ability.
But no.
Yeah.
Repose is
I don't wanna pull
House
that
of
to
the
this
Dead.
quest. Oh god, don't give it to tanks.
Come take this tank buster with me.
Yeah, but you're the ones that actually get to pay attention enough to use it.
It would be pretty great to be like, here, jump in front of this train for me.
You need like WoW's intervene or whatever.
But that puts the tank at the target, not the other way around. It's a charge on a player.
Ah, that
Like
is
my
true.
nip?
Well, that would be a way for a tank to not need rescued, but that wouldn't help you.
They would definitely have to rename it.
I'm coming to the rescue.
In all seriousness, though, if you need water abilities on White Mage, just keep in mind with the whole elemental theme. Just make whatever the upgrade to Glare is a massive ice spear or something.
That's
It's not-
ice. not
That would be
water.
ice.
That's ice, not water.
I don't care. Ice, frozen water, same thing.
Final Fantasies.
It's
I
not
know-
even.
No, not the same.
If you don't use it.
Ice is a
You
different
just need to
element
give
than
White
water.
Mage Dropsy.
Water
Yes.
gun.
Ice is a different element because they have the really weird system. The real question, though, is where's my wood element spell?
Stone one. Wait a minute. That's a stone.
Your wood element is the same place as your metal element.
Legend of the Five Rings.
Yeah, pretty much.
That was two at the same time.
Yeah, living liquid literally ran into my guy, so
It's actually fun. Really terrifying. Don't we get it? Oh, no. We got it. Oh, dude, I'm not ready for this. Also, I actually don't like it.
Oh, ground
I-
pounds.
What I was doing now.
I cannot risk it. Also, I don't have money. Oh yeah, throttle. You're right. We're doing top down again. We're doing bottom up.
Do a waltz. I mean, a curing waltz there, if you want.
Yep, that'd be great.
I'll be right back.
I remember I'm supposed to use both Reprisal and Heart of Light. Why did I? Oh my god. Yeah, so that was pretty important. That's 25% mitigation.
Would be appreciated.
I think we talked about me using Super Bullet on the tether. I don't think I used it there though.
Yeah, I think we started doing that, and then we just stopped doing that because you don't actually need it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't need to Super Bowl light there. It's just an option.
I think the thing is that like I'm already popping Reprisal and Heart of Light. I think I have to pop Nebula there, so I might as well just not use Super.
Makes sense.
Or you could play Paladin and have the best cooldown.
Never.
But rings don't work if you're not in the middle.
Yeah, but then he'd also
No.
white buff because of Confiteor's AoE. So, you know, the best tank.
I will never change.
I actually don't hate Paladin, but
I might actually enjoy Paladin in this expansion, maybe, but Warrior is so much more fun to play.
You know, I'm not a big fan actually of Warrior now that I've gotten into 80. Like it's fun in dungeons and stuff, but in raid fights, I don't know. I think I would.
I just like the big numbers.
Well, let me tell you, you're playing the wrong
Hmm.
class.
Warrior's still second, aren't they?
Oh no, third, maybe fourth.
Well, I was gonna say, like, if you like big numbers, you should probably be playing a DPS class. Like, doesn't Dancer get one of the largest numbers? Like
I've
once
seen
every
like
2
100,
minutes?
yeah, like 170,000 once, like just once though.
Jeezy.
Yeah, well,
170,000 is like almost twice as big as the biggest number I've ever
But
seen.
then like it goes like that's it. Like
Once
if you-
every
if
2
you get a-
minutes.
if you get a crit direct hit, that's as big as it gets right now, or something like that.
At level 70, I did more damage on my Dancer than I have ever done on my Gunbreaker. Like by a lot, by like 30,000.
that's what happens when you make a burst-centric DPS.
Only burst defeater, but like super AoE. Like if there was a fight where you had to kill 6 ads at the same time.
All dancers.
Well, it is not only burst-centric, but it lines up nicely with mechanics, because mechanics keep being every minute.
Oh no, I just ran in too fast.
Is that one of them? That is one of them.
And now we die.
Oh right, I forgot to do the Celestial. Lobby.
My doll, grab my doll.
I got your doll, but we're gonna die.
Okay, yeah.
Oh right.
I do remember you guys saying we can't have 2 dolls on the first one. That's what I remember you saying. You said this, like the second feed could be 2 dolls, but the first feed has to just be 1.
Yes.
Probably because people haven't moved in yet, or
Yeah, I think that was why. But we keep having 2. Like,
I think you can do a 2-2 feed pattern if you delay the first one, but
Yeah.
it's going to be an issue for Carrot.
That 2-2 I thought was the like official strat, or we found 1-2-1.
It's either 2-2 or 1-2-1.
and we went with 1-2-1 because Carrots was dying.
summoner problems.
Yep, too much damage.
Well, too unpredictable damage.
But that's 3 GCPs.
So
Yeah, but technical step is also about 3 GCDs. It just is convenient to put it all in one number.
yeah,
I guess you got to do all the steps.
but can we fix the feeding problem or no?
Oh, that was me dying again.
Well, yeah, but it was still the damage of 2 dolls happening at the same time.
No, you can take 2 dolls at the same time. It's when
I apparently can't.
if someone is dead, stuff goes wrong. If I have to spend a GCD resing someone, there's no way we can keep up with the kids.
Yeah, you can't res them in the middle of that. The real problem is that the doll, someone needs to pick up the doll, otherwise it'll just kind of sit there and then kill us.
I spent a
Except-
GCD doing Ruin 2, which means
Also, by the way,
not
don't do that. I can pick up the dolls. I've always been doing it.
okay.
Like literally always. Like the dolls are something I can take care of.
But they need to come in like at that exact moment.
Worry about it.
Oh,
Like that time, I saved my well, I happened to have them up, so I saved them for like 3 seconds to make sure that Carrot's doll got low enough, but before I fed it. So I did, 1860 potency in like 1 second, 2 seconds, which is basically the max I can do. Sorry, who wasn't ready?
I think it was Midori.
No, it was Tylee. But
It was me, but y'all were still chatting away. Like, if we're going to discuss a tactic, we should actually discuss it instead of just rushing to a ready.
you want to discuss it during the poll?
Let's talk about limit cut.
Right as it's happening.
Can I convince y'all to go back to the split party strat?
No, we're not.
I mean, I'm okay with that.
Wait, Kanata, where'd your MP go?
I might have spent a lot of ad loads not getting crits. I should. Wait, what does my pet do?
Boy, if I had a dime every time I heard that.
Did an orb hit something?
That orb better not have tagged me. Surely that wasn't mine, right?
Tagged you, or you killed your ad.
Definitely wasn't my ad dying, and that orb had like at least 2 inches away from my.
At least 2 inches.
2 inches on screen?
2 Lalafell inches.
I bet it hit that beard ears.
Look.
It is a pretty big beard.
Lalafell inches are a little bit smaller than.
Ah, no, you definitely touched that bubble. It went splat.
Looked like I was safe, whatever.
It was really, really close. It was probably gonna pass maybe
Something like.
something to the camera angles, right?
Yeah, there you go. And Lalafell angles.
Oh, I'm in the wrong neck of the woods. Oh, go.
Ooh.
No harm, no.
So is Tam.
I'm sorry, Tam. I tried to get you as soon as I stopped moving, but you were already too low.
He's going into that phase really low.
Am I not getting hit by heals somewhere?
Speaking of fishing for crits, are you using your guaranteed crit somewhere specific?
Yes. mostly use it to save 1300 yen.
Oh, exactly as it was designed.
Yeah. And give crit shield with double hit. Oh, right, I was using last hit too. Oh. That's not
Sorry. I couldn't find my ad. Or I couldn't tag my right ad. I wish I had a mouse.
time to play mouse and controller.
To, like, tab through.
You just gotta use, like... Actually, it is too bad. You can't use the little touchscreen on the PS4 controller as the mouse.
I mean, I can, but that takes more work than...
It's worse than a... What?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
no,
worse.
I mean, like, it's my thumbs aren't that long.
Okay, I got. You have controller, and then you have a companion app on your smartphone that has the party list.
Well,
Ooh,
an
Midori.
enemy list.
Midori, longer thumbs wouldn't actually help. I have very long fingers and I can't use a PS4 controller because they don't fit. It's very awkward and uncomfortable.
It is a weird, yeah, where they put the thing in the middle, it's like, yeah, it's hard to get to it.
isn't there eye tracking software now? You can use that.
Oh no.
Sure. I'll be back
I
in
prefer
like 20 minutes.
the Xbone controller because it lets me not have to take my thumb off the movement stick if possible, and can like move my hand over to the D-pad better than the PS3 and 4.
All right, I got it. MIDI keyboard on your lap.
Play on the keyboard.
Full on like the accessibility Xbone controller. So you can have like one of those things that like you just keep in your mouth and you like flick with your...
Will PlayStation let me pair an Xbox controller?
See, I don't even know if they... It's supposed to just be a USB controller. Salenta likes the do...
It was just so much more comfortable. I fucking hate the PlayStation controllers as much as I like the PlayStation. It was ugly though. Ground pounds.
Yeah, Carrot, I think he used to be the Intercardinal. I don't mind swapping if you'd rather go halfway up.
I thought I was going straight to the thing, but no, we can do that. Whichever, I don't care. Or maybe I'm thinking about the second one, the second set.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
you're
it's the second set.
Second set. I'm pretty sure I was the one
Sure,
direct
that's fine.
side because like I said before, I kept murdering Tyleaf because it went slightly to the front.
No, that's my fault.
That's my fault. I used to throw you a heal in the middle there somewhere, but I couldn't remember when.
stuck south.
I need to have my cooldown done before that rip starts. I can't be popping them during it. It's too late. I forgot there was a... When we were doing this before, I think I did like a quintuple weave. There, I just was like, alright, pop everything. No cooldown. No global cooldowns, just pop all your shit. Because if I waited too long, it wouldn't be down by the final part of that phase, and if I tried to use a GCD, obviously I wouldn't get it all off in time.
I don't know if it saves you guys anything, but I can Curing Waltz after the first cascade, and then it's up again for that second, all the little pounds he does on the floor.
I mean, you might as well. I think
I
that's...
just- But I don't want... Well, I was going to say, I'll do it, but I don't want it to interfere with their... If they're using skills there, I guess I'm letting you know so you don't have to use a skill there, I guess? I don't know.
It's definitely the best time for it.
So I can do two. I can do one after that first cascade that he does when he first puts the tornadoes up, because we're all grouped pretty well there. And then when the ground is being pounded, I can do one there.
How big is it again?
It will not hit you guys because it did not hit you guys when we were all...
It's 15 yalms.
But yeah, I have no idea.
Was I using Shake for the ground pound? I think I was.
No, that's huge.
$15 yalms is a...
It's 3. It's 3 yalms.
Okay.
Curing Wall says 3?
Yeah, it's like
It
this
says
big. Like a
Yeah,
Three
it's a-
Y is what it says.
Wow.
It's like a
okay.
clear 3, right?
the area, which is why it's nice when you can stack it.
Yeah, and it's really only very well, it's okay if you're separate, but it's really good when I'm stacked on top of my dance partner because then everyone gets double healed.
Yeah, it's about 10k, I think.
Yeah, it's not big, so I could do the first one. It hits everybody in that stack, so it won't hit Tam. It'll hit everybody else, and then
That might
or I don't need to.
save not some effort. Yeah.
It's about 7,300, so 15k. The first cascade is not a huge deal. It's the ground pound that are way worse.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. If you want to save, if you're using Indom or something there, you can not use it there. So, I don't know.
Well, I'm just using Medic 2 and size, but Medic 2 is as much deploy regions on the tanks when they split up as it is anything else.
And a size is a DPS skill, so.
Yeah, and the only reason
Oh, it is.
the only reason I'm doing it there instead of right at the pull is because since I have to wait until after the dolls are gone to use it again anyway, it doesn't actually change the timing all that much, so I might as well get the healing as well.
Yeah, I'm not actually using Indom there either. We're actually getting topped off.
I used it for the last 3 pulls.
Ah,
To
maybe
see.
that is.
Yeah. See how I was doing, because otherwise it was I was watching the regions tick up on me and it would get me almost to full. So I was like,
When
well, let
you
me
are
try a
going-
wall then.
Yeah, I mean, when it does get the double hit, it's about equivalent to a Cure 3, so it's nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, it's about maybe 350 to 400 potency heal to everyone. It's not bad.
Oh no, when it's doubled up, it's 600 potency, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's like DPS potency. It's a 7,300 heal. What?
That was a crit. that was the yikes.
The screen just fades to black, and you're like, what?
Like, nope, you're done. Next pull. Man, that would be the worst, is if every time you wiped, it played a cutscene.
It plays the "You Died" from Dark Souls.
Although if it were really like Dark Souls, then you'd have to spend 10 minutes walking back to the dungeon.
Yep. Fighting all the monsters that you killed before.
Oh no! Where's him?
Yeah, I pretty much have to switch to the hand for the thing.
Alright, throttle. So, Midori, I think I might know why your healing is awkward, and I think it's because of a really stupid game mechanic.
Oh, I love these.
The speed of
You're
heals.
farther away from us than most other people are, and
Dude, no, not 200 yalms per second. I don't want to hear it again.
AoE heals travel over time, yes.
We've heard a lot about this fact.
It's not something I have to remember very often, but I'm thinking that might be happening to you.
Yep.
Oh, right. Kara, we switched sides in that last one, didn't we? I'm on
Oh,
the,
yeah.
I'm on
now
the D side during that. Or, what, if he was in the middle facing south, I'm on the D side.
Where am I? What am I doing?
So you would be on the east side if the boss is facing south. Like when we're stacked here, because we are during that part, you go to the right and I go to the left. We're baiting the horizontal ones first.
Oh, for the second set for shooting into the things.
Yeah.
And so what was it? Why was that? Why was it then like after the thing that goes into the tornado, then we have to bait the tornado beams or something?
Yeah, so the ones go off on this for you and me, we're on the sides, and after ours go off, then we go stand near the circle and bait that one like downward.
So I'm like the dancer in this pick.
You would be the black mage and then the dancer.
Yeah, on slide 17.
And 17 you're the black mage, and then in 18 you're also the black mage.
Okay. Okay.
Meaning,
Okay.
I'm still baiting the outside first, right? Not inside.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all that matters. To me. I don't remember much about this fight, but I remember that part.
I don't remember much about this fight. Full stop.
You step out for the last half hour.
Oh yeah. Let's oh wait, no, someone should well, never mind. After this poll. Someone should make a copy of these waymarks.
Yes, I will.
face.
Is curing walls up for this hit? Or the one right before it?
So I distinctly remember us not stacking straight south on this second. Like we were offset slightly to the right. I
For
think
the
largely.
second one?
Yeah.
According to the guide, it doesn't. It's
No, that was a change we made. Because someone had some sort of positioning they wanted to do. But that was. I remember that because it lined up with where I was using a trick attack.
Someone save the waymarks. Also, I thought you were playing Dragoon.
He was playing Dragoon, and I've got a copy.
Then. No, because I thought I played this at some point in there because I was messing around with
You
the
were
opener.
Dragoon during
Oh, like at the very end, maybe? I don't know.
I thought
I
you
remember because
switched-
they should use your eye timing to know when to move out. That's
yeah. Also, I recall that you changed to ninja, and that changed how placeholder had to gear. At least for the next tier of gear.
Something I distinctly remember was lining up there. Whatever. But point is, trick attack was not the reason why it was moving us over. We moved over for something having to do with someone's movement because I would normally be like shooting them straight south or something would mess with someone's position. And I think it was placeholder. Because I think it was because he wanted more space or something on the side.
what
I
it said though by him switching. I thought that's why they switched because he wanted to fix that.
I don't know, maybe.
Possible. I don't remember. I actually don't remember why they switched sides.
I also don't remember why we switched sides, but it was relevant to
Why?
something.
why we switched.
Yeah.
There was a thing on the second one where we didn't stack directly to the south for those cones. We stacked slightly to the right because I think it was you had wanted the directly south more open so that I guess I wouldn't have to move as far to the left and clip you or something. I don't, or make
Me
it
or
harder for you to do
Garrett?
stuff. A caster, one of you.
No,
A caster Lala.
the reason me and Carrot switched is because afterward, during the last part, when I have my ley lines down, I'm way away from the boss because Tam tanks him in the bottom left of the map. And so if I'm on the left side, I can plant my ley lines and get the little burst phase at the end, whereas Carrot can just move across from the right. I don't know why or for what reason we would not stack south, but the reason me and Carrot switch is
I if we don't currently have a reason to not stack south, I think we can just go back to stacking south.
People remember when someone dies from something.
Then we'll remember, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
why."
that's right.
now maybe you're remembering that for you, Tylee, if you're looking at the guide slide 17, you actually do go off to the right a little bit, but that's after the stack, and it's only you that should be doing it because that's where you bait your cone.
To the right.
Because the boss will always fire one due south just as part of what it does.
Yeah, so you take a shift to the right a little bit, and the rest of us go to our position.
Well, the good news is I was able to find my 470 gear that I grabbed. So, bad news is no weapon.
Are you saying that we're gonna have to go eat some brownies? Eat 8 brownies? Actually, one brownie, because
I don't know. We'll do that later.
it's a coffer.
We're
not
done
gonna
with the
deal.
weapon. It might be somewhere else. I might have stuffed it somewhere else.
Is your retainer wearing it? I put my stuff on my retainer.
Is it called something of grace, or grace something, or something grace?
Look in a second.
My retainer got my 480 gear.
My retainers don't get gear.
My retainer will get the 480 gear when I win the chest.
As Kinky Carrot.
Naked retainers.
They get
And-
whatever they had equipped to level up. If they want to upgrade past that, they're gonna have to go farm savage raids themselves.
And oh my god, some of this gear is broken.
Wow.
This probably isn't even the best in slot gear, but
I bet I know where you could find that.
yeah, I've got it open on a tab. I put it on, made a gear set, blah blah blah. I'll actually update it later.
I did the most important thing, which is I used a different glamour for this set from my other raid gear, so I can know when I have my not max eye level gear equipped.
Well, you can tell I did because I have on a very classy outfit right now.
You're just dressed like Rafira.
Yeah, I did that too, and then I discovered that I have higher stats using my normal gear with the exception of direct hit. But as a healer, I should actually be better with the 100 set.
Alright, hang on a second. Let me,
So, that was an effort down the tube.
More HP. That doesn't make sense.
Is that a credit card?
It looks like one.
Delete your stream.
Quick, use it!
well, you don't know what the expiration date is. So, yeah, using, this not whatever eye level, using the eye level synced gear is almost an extra 100 int, which, from what I remember hearing, is more important than any other stat. It's also more crit. So, yeah, even though my substats are garbage, like, is losing what, like 1,000? Well, let's just say 800 debt and 500 direct hit worth an extra 90 int? That's hard to say, really.
Yeah,
pretty
I was gonna say that's actually might be coming close.
For you, I don't know. In my case, the choice is easy because I get all those gains at the cost of a mere 800 direct hit, which
Mad
doesn't
gains.
healing anyway.
Well, I've got some basic parses from the last few things. I'll just start doing this in my synced gear.
Who saved the waymarks?
I did save them, but I guess I'll need to use them.
I gain 390 crit, lose, let's see, 110 direct hit, and 1,300 debt.
Ugh.
But yeah, gain 90 debt.
Actually, what might be the case is it might be better to use like the 470 accessories or something that have the lower stats but more materia in them, and using the level synced like chest and legs at least.
I think they definitely say that you can replace the chest with the level synced. I think it's because this one just has, yeah, kind of shitty stats. Anyway, whatever. Let's figure this out later. Because yeah, there might be some math we need to do here.
And that's just like micro optimizations anyway.
Is there like dungeon gear that's 475?
Nope.
Not yet.
I don't think there ever will be.
There should be,
For next year.
I think.
Okay.
Don't worry, you have a few seconds after that.
Oh, it died.
Carrot. Quick comment. I have a little bit of flexibility. If I want to optimize my DPS on the hand, which is admittedly not much, that is when I will be pulling it in, which is a little bit later than it looks like is comfortable for you. It seems like you're always ready. Well, now that you've gotten back up to speed anyway, you're ready earlier, and it's always like about to die.
Yeah, and I can like part of that is that I'm saving part of my Bahamut cycle for when the ad is out.
I have no idea what you do.
But I can try to throw more DPS on the boss itself, but it's unpredictable.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, if you can dial back just a little on your ad, that might be good.
Yeah, I could just like save a fester or something, right? Like that is 300 potency or whatever.
As far as I remember, it's not actually like directly proportional to their health, right? It's like, are you above or below the threshold?
Yes, it's like 25% or 20% or something like that.
25.
If you do that and then already have the ad in place, that's like, to me, that's the ideal circumstance. Is that I can pull the boss, I can pull the hand to the middle. Your ad's already there. It's already ready to be eaten. But I pull it in a little bit later. so that I can sort of optimize my GCs and cooldowns. So whatever the smallest change you can make it.
I need to not run in ahead of time until that thing goes out.
Well, we should wall it.
Or explode it.
Yeah, eating a 60% yak doll is basically like walling it.
I thought I could do enough damage, but it did not actually register. It just ate it. Those three skills in particular are 1750 potency. And they take 2 seconds to go off.
Alright, I'll try to dial it back even more. And get with not death flaring it. Or
But Death Flare is an AoE, right?
it enkindle. Well, it is, but I don't think that the boss is consistently close enough to the ad to hit both.
Yeah.
Which is good, because otherwise the ad would just get eaten by the boss immediately.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. Food cam.
Not for 10 minutes.
Oh. Okay, Cam's gonna be tender for the next 10 minutes.
Soft baked.
You're gonna be hangry.
Oh shit, that's the wrong ad. Watch out, your ad got eaten. Oh no, that's too much. Okay. I really don't like having to change targets that much.
Almost out of the tracks, Tyler.
I must be remembering the other.
Oh, I remember. That was. Sorry, that I died. I died to
Throttle.
memory there. Instead of doing the bottom 2 and myself, I did the bottom 3. So yeah, that's my issue.
Ah.
Yeah, the hand is too far away when I need to charge. No. I might have been a little off, but I don't think I was too off. I mean, I can run it in earlier. It's just it kind of throws things off for me. So let me know if you're like ready to give up on adjustments on your side.
Like I've already I stopped DPS on that thing about 3 GCDs before it died. But I don't know, like if
Like, it's not the end of the world if I lose a GCD, but I don't like it either, so.
No.
Okay, but you can't die though.
That's gonna kill us. Boop.
Am I going crazy? Did the Jagdals interrupt your casts when they hit you?
I'm doing all instant casts, so I don't know.
I feel like I would have noticed it before, but at least 3 or 4 times tonight I've just lost the cast, and it's getting really. Not sure what's going
Sure
on.
cast.
It was never an issue before, so I must be doing something wrong. Maybe I'm.
No possibility that you're moving. It's just weird lag.
No, should be at least. It's very strange. I've dropped a Noki in there every time, and it's getting tilted.
Yay, school time.
I need to find a better spot to stand. Like, trying to do this with timing movement is getting. This is the fight, right? It's like that didn't work. Oh, that didn't work.
What do you get tagged by?
I'm getting. Well, you know, like they can spawn in like 2 different locations.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting clipped by one side or the other.
You don't have a safe spot in between, or
Like my safe spot is basically on top of the boss because of the way that Tam drags.
oh right. Yeah, rip. Just get better at 50/50s. What's the problem?
Well,
No, I just need to wait before I start doing my ziggity zaggity.
since the busters of Conal Cleave, you should be able to sit inside his foot safely from that respect. I don't know if that'll be far enough away from the doll.
I'm gonna try just standing on the 1 marker. As long as I have a visual reference. Well, I guess it's not always the 1 marker. Never mind. This is gonna be bad. Just warning ahead of time.
That was a bubble.
Mm-hmm. There's
Also,
a
Distance
100% chance it was me.
factoring into your issue, Midori. You seem to be just outside of plenary indulgence, so you're getting less healing than everyone else. Fortunately, that hasn't been an actual problem the last few times. Just something I'm noticing now.
I didn't actually notice until the bubble sound happened.
Seems like something you can fix.
That's true.
Please do.
I don't think it's gonna have the correct effect. It's just gonna drag you through the bubble.
Also, if there's anybody there who's actually busy, it's the gamers.
There's a couple of buttons that you can push in there. There's 3 people that get low there, and I have 1 lustrate.
How about the next time you see a bubble heading towards you, you manipped Canop?
Can't take my doll.
Yeah, the doll can explode. I guess it's the same issue. If I try to rescue you.
Not true.
Oh no!
Oh god, that death flare! It's like the difference between a crit and a non-crit is, like a full GCD and a half.
Well, this went about as expected.
We remember what we're doing now, basically, sort of.
All right, I'll leave before somebody pulls. And
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Super scared for the day we go back to Ultimate.
Bomb it.
That is gonna be